Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Monday, May 24th, 2021. Time is 7:59 p.m. Yes, Jersey time, no other time. All right, quick story here. It's reported on the New York Post, dated May 22nd, 2021. Let me put the glasses on so I can read a little better. And here it is, right here. I don't know if anybody's heard about this story here. A Texas police sergeant confesses sexually abusing children. When's the last time we heard a story about that? Implicated two co-workers in the crimes during a dramatic standoff with investigators and a SWAT team that ended in his suicide. Well, I know some of you people out there like to hear about the cop suicide stories, so here's another one. You get two in within a couple days of each other. Deputy Robert Johnson, an 8-year veteran of the Harris County Precinct 1 in Houston, shot himself in the head Wednesday after being pursued by police who were tipped off to his abuse by a dispatcher that turned out also to be an accomplice in the attacks, police said. Dispatcher Christina McKay and Deputy Chanda Willens were arrested for their alleged roles in the crimes and fired, Harris County Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen said at a press conference. The shocking string of events that led to their arrest began on May 14th when McKay was brought in for a performance review, Rosen told reporters. We pulled her in because we started to see some performance problems, and we wanted to find out what was going on in her life, what was happening. Rosen said initially it seemed like a love triangle thing. And there's a picture right there. Boy, she's a hot mama, huh? Boy, that's a keeper, isn't it? Look at that one. A keeper. Yes, sir. Oh, what's going on with the camera? There we go. McKay told police that she was personally involved with Johnson and said he had been sexually abusing children, according to the constable. Well, first of all, you get involved with someone and you find out that they're abusing children. Why do you stay involved with them? If I got involved with a girl and as soon as I found out she was abusing children, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be romantically involved. And yeah, I'm going to drop a dime on her or drop a quarter or pick up the cell phone, whatever you want to call it. Because I'm not going to tolerate that kind of crap. I don't care how hot the chick is or isn't. And so that's when we started learning what she was going through, only for her to make this outcry that there was this problem. Rosen said officials turned the case over to police in nearby Alvin, Texas, where the abuse allegedly occurred, and they teamed up with Child Protective Service to try and question Johnson, who was nowhere to be found, according to police. He never showed up for work all this week, Rosen said. On Wednesday, McKay called investigators and said he was at a local lake with Johnson, and said she was at a local who was armed and threatening violence. All right, I don't know who the other one is, but here's another female involved in this. Another keeper. We call this here in New Jersey. I don't know what you call in other states, but we call this a butterface girl. If you don't know what a butterface is, I don't know. Google it. Butterface. That's a butterface girl. All right. So on Wednesday, McKay called investigators and said she was a blah, 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 and Johnson, who was armed and threatening violence, officials reviewed. She claimed that she feared for her life and that he was suicidal. Local state police arrived at Lake, but Johnson led them on a chase, cops said. Cops followed Johnson to a bridge where he was boxed in, and he eventually made a full confession, according to police. We spoke to Johnson. Chief Harrison spoke to Johnson for hours because it was important for us to try to prevent a suicide. Why? Just let him do it. Save everybody the aggravation. Prevent a suicide, and to most importantly, get every and any and all facts relative to this case that we could get from him. Yeah, so you can jam him up more. Johnson confessed to everything he had done, and he implicated two other employees at the office. How does this guy got all these women? That's what I want to know. Maybe he's a butterface chaser. After the thorough confession, the deputy turned the gun on himself. There was no indication whatsoever that a guy like this had these demons in him. The emotional constables explained. He's going to have to answer that only to his maker. I can't do anything for him. The only thing I can do is be here for these victims. Rosen said everybody around this guy had no idea that he was a pedophile. No idea. Shocked and amazed, eh? I'm not shocked and amazed when I hear these stories. Not one bit. McKay and Williams were terminated, charged and arrested in connection with the case. They were being held at the Brazoria County Jail. So, I mean, if they're being charged, then I'm assuming that they themselves involved themselves in abusing the children. It's not like they were going out with a guy or dating a guy and they found out all of a sudden he was having a little fun with kids. And then the only thing they would be guilty of is not saying anything. But apparently they're involved in it. Okay, the FBI is joining the investigation. Authorities are working to determine if additional children were abused. Nobody saw this coming, Rosen said. This has been a tragic week and we pray for the victims. Well, there you go. You got another cop abusing children. You got other people around them that were aware of it and involved in it. All in the policing community. Dispatchers, you know, they're the whatever you want to call it, the auxiliary crew, the support people for police. More heroes, people. I'll put the link in the description. You can go read the whole story yourself. Let me know what you think about a constable, a deputy molesting children. He's got 2 butterface girlfriends. They were involved in it too. He's dead. So there you go. Another cop shot himself story. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time, people.